accept a different
KFC,
victim.
That's sexist and racist.
No, it's speciesist because you're oppressing.
That's a made-up word, Marcel.
No, it isn't. You can look it up for yourself. You're a speciesist, which means you're no morally different to a racist or a sexist.
Lady, I have to go.
Why do you keep calling me lady? It's a bit condescending.
It's a bit condescending.
Condescending.
What's your pronouns? She, her, right?
Yeah, but you just keep saying "look, lady" as if I'm some weirdo.
Yeah, you are.
You are actually
I
a weirdo,
am?
mate. You
Why is that?
Because you're interviewing random kids.
Exactly.
Speciesist. I didn't even know that was a word. You guys will have to let me know if that's actually a legit word or not. But yeah, those kids were completely right. Why is she out there in flipping booty shorts at the same time promoting her OF and talking to school kids? And I think him calling her lady, you know, there's definitely worse things. I think he was being pretty polite if you ask me. But yeah, she needs to do other lines of work than going out and talking to school kids about this nonsense.
To be honest,
But if you can build muscle on a plant-based diet, then why are you still choosing to animals when you can live vegan?
Taste, it's beautiful.
So why does taste
And
justify
culture.
someone's throat?
Oh, have you ever had
Look, to be honest, right? Have you eaten vegan food? What's it called, meat?
At the end of the day, the whole world
I eat vegan meat now, but I used to eat animals. Yes.
Do you eat vegan meat? You know that's fake.
Yeah, the young man's completely right. What is the point in eating vegan, like, fake meat? You know, you're not even eating meat. You're just eating a bunch of processed garbage. So they might as well just call it vegan garbage because it's not meat. It just defeats. It's just pointless to me, you know. The only thing I can agree with these activists is the way, you know, we treat these animals and bloody blah, and the way they do certain things. We could definitely improve that 1,000,000%. But to stop us eating meat, that's not the root of the problem. We should all eat meat. But yeah, the root of the problem is the way these animals are treated. I can agree with that, but I ain't gonna stop eating my burgers, that's for damn sure.
So what remedy do you have for these poor third world countries? This is more than 80% of the population in the world who actually survive on meat because it's a lot cheaper than having vegan products.
Yeah, so plant-based foods are the most fundamental foods. You know, we're talking about a diet that's based around whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, fruits, vegetables. We can get all the nutrients we need from a plant-based diet. We can thrive on a plant-based diet, whether you're in a third world country or not. If we shifted our farming practices towards plant-based farming and we farmed foods that meet those categories of plant-based food groups, we can all thrive on that plant-based diet. So as we start to put money towards plant-based food systems, that's how the world will change.
This guy literally just avoided and dodged that question, didn't he? He literally can't understand that there's some people who can't even afford to buy plant-based stuff or grow plants, grow crops, all that stuff. Some people just can't live like that. And I've read stories of people who have lived vegan for 10, 20 years and they've literally had to eat meat because they had some health problems and whatnot. You gotta do your research before you jump into that stuff.
I was vegan for 6 years and I was ready to die on that hill. The beginning I felt awesome. Mind you, I was in my early 20s. Our bodies can handle a lot. 4 or 5 years in, I started to feel the effects of not eating meat. As someone heavily into fitness, I found it really hard to hit a high protein target without insane high carbs and gas and relying on processed proteins. Organic tofu every night, protein powder were essential. Had blood work done. I was borderline anemic. Started to experience hair loss, having troubles with my cycle. It's a hard pill to swallow when you believe something is the best and then you can see that it's not. And I saw some of the funding behind the vegan movement and I was like, I'm out.
Why? We're clearly protesting animals having their heads off.
What?
Do you know you got an animal in your mouth?
I'm a full-trained butcher.
Yeah.
I'm vegan.
You're vegan? And you're with this guy that's like cows' heads off?
Yeah,
This is a McChicken.
It's chickens' heads off? And birds' heads off?
I got photos of chicken heads.
Like, do you do it deliberately? Just stop by the vegan protest?
I swear, every time I see these vegans on the street, these activists, they're never happy, smiling, you know, having a conversation. They're always angry, probably hangry, right? And they just come across very irritable. I don't know if you guys notice the same thing. They just seem flat. My conclusive thought to a lot of this is, if these people want to live a vegan life and do this and do that, and you go for it, mate. You go for it, but going to the streets and like getting angry and demanding that people do the same as you, that just ain't it, mate. You do you and let others do what they want. If you're happy, then so what?
What's the first question you ask to a girl when you see her? Just the simple, what's your name, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Don't get scared now, man. No, you're alright. Can you get her number in like 10 seconds, bro? You know how you told me what you say to a girl when you see her?
But I didn't say that works, like, you know, it gets their number. I didn't say that.
No pressure.
Hello. What's your name?
Jamie.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh, you got that trick, okay.
Yeah,
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Would you say it's easier to be a man or a woman?
I think a woman.
Yeah? Why you say
because
that?
you can find a man and man can give you everything.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Listen, because why are Eastern European women such keepers? Because we take care of, we don't hate on men. Like, I don't know how else to say it. We think men are awesome. That drawer is still open, by the way. You know, men are, sure, they have some, you know, bad apples, but so do women, you know?
Yeah, I think nowadays a lot of people are looking at going abroad. You know, the passport bros, the numbers are increasing by the day because the West and the modern women, man, it just ain't, a lot of times it just ain't worth it, man. And it's unfortunate, but that's the truth. A lot of girls today want you to be flipping Bill Gates by the time you're 20. You can go abroad, and these other girls are raised to respect their man and be appreciative and have a lot of family values. But that's been diminished in the West.
Spell silk 4 times.
Silk?
Yeah.
S-I-O-K.
You're spelling so damn slow, fam. You don't know how to spell silk. Spell silk 4 times.
Okay. S-I-O-K. S-I-O-K. S-I-O-K.
Cow's drink.
Nah, it's petrol.
Huh?
What do cars drink? Cows.
Would you rather him cheat on you with someone better and better looking, or someone worse and uglier than you are?
I guess worse.
Why worse?
That's the sort I prefer.
Same question.
Neither. Yeah, neither. No cheating. You're with me for life. That's it. It's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Life as a man is hard, but hard times create strong men. A man must chase pain in order to achieve greatness.
I don't chase, I attract. I deserve everything.
I deserve nothing. Nobody is coming to save me.
I am loved.
Nobody loves me. I don't even like myself.
I'm a strong, independent woman. So here's 12 reps of I don't need a man. I don't need a man.
I need to be a better man. I need to be a better man.
Don't need a man. I deserve a nice matcha.
209. 200. What am I doing? Is that it? Is this the power of my bloodline?
Yeah, I started laughing at when the girl was doing her sets of I don't need a man, I don't need a man. It's definitely accurate. It did make me laugh, that one.
My opinion, men don't require that much. If a woman requires the same thing.
Wait, which is not that much?
That it should be even, because I require a lot. I expect my dude to require a lot too. I can't go to that with basic. You gotta require a lot because I require a lot as well.
You want a man that has the option to get other that turn you on.
Why would you want a guy that don't get no?
Then you're gonna be upset when he entertain them other too, right?
No.
Y'all want the that's handsome that could get all the, but you don't want him to actually choose the other. That's what you're saying.
You don't want a man that no girl looks at. Why the f do I want you if nobody else wants you?
Because he got other qualities that is successful for a long-term relationship.
Back to y'all top 3. He ain't passed the fitness check or the feminine check or the friendly check.
I'm pretty sure you don't care if you fit or not if you got that bag.
No, them niggas be ugly sometimes.
So you will settle, you will lower your standards in the attractive area because he has money.
Yeah, I mean, they'll tell you that. You know, like when I was younger, I used to be really confused on how dating worked, because when you're growing up, you're told you got to be a nice guy, you got to wear your emotions on your sleeve with women and all the fairy tale stuff. But you quickly find out that that's not what they want. They might say that, but that's not what I was seeing. The guy who was getting in fights every other day, he was arrogant, but he was confident. He was seeing loads of other girls. And I was always confused because the girls I was looking at were always choosing those dudes. And it never made sense to me when I was a young man. But as I got older, it makes sense.